Hello, beautiful people. I hope you're all doing well today. I can say personally that I am. I happen to be a Scorpio Sag cusp. So today, astrologically speaking, Venus is entering my house. So I'm feeling pretty good. I'm also on a caffeine rush. So feeling pretty good, kind of all around. So today, I would like to talk to you all about the concept of spiritual gifts. Before I get into that, I would like to say this. And I'll give an example of it being expressed through modern art in a moment. But a spiritual gift, a blessing, if you will, but a gift, nevertheless, and a curse can definitely be one and the same. It all really depends on how you use it, how you utilize it, and what your intent is with it. A really good example that I saw a while ago. I'm not sure if or how many of you have seen the movie Dark Phoenix from the X-Men series. But in Dark Phoenix, Charles Xavier has this quote, and I'm going to paraphrase it because I don't remember exactly how he said it, but I'm paraphrasing. He has this quote where he holds up this pen and he says, "It's just a pen, and you could use it to either draw a beautiful picture or to take somebody's eye out. But at the end of the day, it's just a pen." He's basically saying, like, it's in your hands. It is what you make of it. It's, same with blessings and curses. So when it comes to spiritual gifts, same thing, because they are gifts, or curses, in fact. So I highly encourage all of you, to look into this. If you're familiar with stuff like this already, then you probably already know. But I think that it's something that we should all really look into, because it gives us a better sense of self, and it gives us a better sense of, our path, our journey, where we're going, and the best way to tread through that journey, and really be the best version of ourselves. So I think it's really important to look into that. You can Google spiritual gifts and read a big full list of spiritual gifts, and it's really intuition based. If you read a gift and you say, "Oh, I have that," make a list of your spiritual gifts, and after you do that, research what you can use those gifts for, especially because much like everything else in this universe, having a spiritual gift is like a muscle. If you work on it, if you work with it for long enough, or work it out, quote unquote, eventually it's going to evolve and it's going to grow. You're going to evolve, like that gift, you're going to evolve with that gift and how to use it in different ways. For example, when I do oracle card readings, I know that I can use it in many different ways with really any question, but I also know, because I've been using these gifts long enough, that I have two abilities that make it really possible for me to give accurate readings. One of those readings is intuition, which we all have, but I have I'm very intuitive. But I have this ability to double check my work. Because when you're doing a reading and you have a card deck laid out, when you use just intuition, it's really which card catches your eye first. Like when you look at the deck laid out, it's about what catches your eye first. And then you kind of run your hand over it and, kind of think on it, use your intuition. I have the ability to double check my work because I have two gifts that allow me to do this. I have intuition. I also have extra sense. Extra sense is when you have extra sensitive, you're extra sensitive. So your feelings in every way, whether it be emotion, whether it be just feeling out the energy on things, or electric pulses, heat, anything having to do with the five senses. You have extra sense, so you can really channel into that, hyper focus on that. You have that ability. So in this case, when I'm doing a reading, like an oracle reading or a tarot card reading, I can literally feel the energy on the cards. I can physically sense the signals that I'm getting from the cosmos, and I can feel the energy on the cards. And for me, it's almost electric, or it's almost like a tickle in the palm of my hand. And when I come over a card that I'm supposed to pull, I get almost like this jolt in one of my fingers, or like the energy that I feel over the card is like elevated. That's why I'm able to do energy work, or Reiki, in more technical terms, but holistically it's energy work. That's one of the reasons I'm able to do that work, is because I have those abilities. Those are just two, but to give you more of an example, I'll give you my whole list of gifts that I know I have. And for you numerology nerds out there, if you're a numerology nerd like me, then I'll give you the number. It's 18. Or in this case, when you reduce it, it'd be 9. But technically it's 18. So if you want to Google what the number 18 represents in numerology, feel free. Love that for us. But here are my gifts. My gifts are telepathy, manipulation, which, I'm a Scorpio. If you know anything about astrology, Scorpio, any water signs are going to be pretty manipulative, because manipulation is all about emotion. So telepathy, manipulation, healing, creative communication, clairaudience, premonition, prophecy, intuition, speaking in tongues, translation, astral projection, extrasense, unity, complexity, time and space. And these last ones are my 3 favorites: faith, patience, and sanctuary. Now those last 3 are not necessarily spiritual gifts. They're more virtues that I highly value and keep within my conscience by choice at all times. But in the sense of the way that I use them, they are spiritual gifts. So that's an example of some spiritual gifts that you might have. And if you'd like to, write these down and research what they mean, what you can do with them, what you can do with them once you've evolved and worked with them for a while, feel free. But knowing this about yourself is very important for knowing yourself in general. It's just as important as knowing your birthday. It's just as important as knowing, what your name means, or your own astrological signs, what your name means, words. What your name means numerologically, meaning what your name means in numerology. Say that word 3 times fast. I bet you can, because I can't. But numerologically, what your name means and your birth date. So try to work that into your daily regimen. Understanding your spiritual gifts and practicing with them. You can do it in any setting, whether you're at work, whether you're at home, whether you're just waking up to, with your cup of coffee and interpreting a dream you just had. Try it on. Try those shoes on. Really, it's an amazing thing to know about yourself. Stay tuned for next time. I'm going to be making a video and talking a little bit more about the channel that I'm going to be putting together, the spiritual educational channel called In Light of Spirit. I can't wait to start that, and I can't wait to see what fruits come of it, because it's really meant to educate all of us on things. And that goes for me too. You know, I learn things while I'm making these videos. You know, we're all learning together in a sense. So stay tuned, and I hope you guys all have a blessed day.